I'm doing this challenge in my hardcore world where I try to survive for 30 episodes without armor or totems. Today is day 6, and the goal for the episode is just to get spruce saplings. So I start heading over this way to find a spruce thing somewhere. But then I see this village house just like kind of floating in the sky, which is pretty normal on its own because, that happens sometimes. But then the rest of the village loads in, and like the entire thing is floating. And there's also this sort of like corrupted chunk thing over here. So, something bad happened. The world might have gotten like corrupted when I updated it to 1.20, but I don't know. I start making my way up this hill, and it looks a bit corrupted too. It's like a weird angle, and I don't know. It also looks really weird with the village houses just above you. But this place has 3 blacksmiths, and I didn't have any blocks to get up to them, so I had to mine some birch. And it's a bit scary bridging over like this steep cliff. That's why I didn't speed bridge, I just bridged normally. But luckily I was able to make it to the blacksmith. And it had 2 diamonds, a sword, some gold, and iron. So that's pretty cool. You can also see this other blacksmith from the window, which is a bit rare. And the path didn't connect. But this one also had obsidian and some more stuff. I'm getting really lucky with these. Whenever I have a blacksmith, it's usually just like bread and apples, but now I'm actually getting lucky. The 3rd blacksmith over here gave me even more obsidian, so I have enough for a portal now. And this house had nothing. So I jumped down. Successfully. And the lake over here looks pretty cool with the village, and the mountain somehow. But yeah, the village is definitely floating. Like, basically the entire thing. So I continued my search for a taiga biome. I'm not sure how to pronounce taiga. I think I did it right. And there's some trees burning over there. Yay. I think the transition between jungle and pretty much any other biome always looks cool. I don't know why, but and then I ran into an ocean. I got a dolphin because dolphins are really fast to swim with, and then I went looking for one of the biomes. And then one just popped up in the right-hand corner, which was really lucky, so I started heading to it. There was also a monument back there, so I wanted to avoid that. I then realized that I still had that iron helmet from the blacksmith, so I threw it out. Because we don't like armor for this series. I made it to the biome and then started getting some saplings. I started running this tree, but then I changed my mind because I don't want to ruin the waterfront. I know I'm never going to be back here again, but I mined my tree somewhere else. And then got 6 saplings, which is enough for a big tree. So it's time to start heading back to my house. And I think this biome transition is really weird, because when there's a river between biomes, it usually just cuts off the biome in the river, but this taiga continued onto the other side. Yeah, I don't know if that's a 1.20 thing. I then found another village over there, and it has a really cool mountain looking thing. Yeah, look at the mountain. It had a bunch of hay bales, which would be really helpful for food, and also another blacksmith. And this chest had 2 diamonds, so that means that I got 4 diamonds over this whole trip, and 11 obsidian, so we're definitely up. I'm used to pre-1.18, so I can't clutch with the leaves. I found another village, very close by, and this one had even more hay bales. I thought it was a really small village, because it looks like it only has, 2 houses, but it's actually mainly just in this river down this cliffside. And while scaling this mountain, my water got like eaten by the gravel, so I needed more, but luckily I'm next to a lake, so. I don't want to fall down there because I could die. I don't know what the height is for death without armor, but I should probably check. I then found this ruined portal, and it looks pretty cool. There was also a village back here, but I think I literally just ignored it because that was enough villages for one day. And the chest had more obsidian, gold, iron, and golden carrots. So I now have 14 obsidian. And I thought I recognized this area from a place where I mined dirt in the first 2 episodes of my hardcore world because it looked really similar. But then when I went over here, I changed my mind and I'm like, no, this is actually just like some completely different place. But I was wrong because this is actually exactly where that dirt place is that I was thinking of. I now knew where it was, so I grabbed a dolphin. And this lava over here was seen in the first episode of this 30-day series when I had literally just started like 1 minute before that. Look at this jump, by the way. Smooth. There's a lot of caves by my old base, and I didn't want this guy to hit me. So luckily he didn't. But yeah, this is my old base from a while ago. It's kind of ugly. But yeah, I don't live there anymore. And there's another dolphin to take me back to my new base. I then realized that I came back to my base going the same direction that I was when I left, which means that I sort of did like a big loop somewhere, rather than like going in a straight line and then going back. So yeah, maybe not the best way to do that. But that's sort of what I always do when I travel, because I'm not good at, that. I could then plant some spruce trees, and also with all the diamonds that I got, I could make a diamond axe, which is going to be amazing for, like, fighting mobs. But yeah, I got a lot of loot this time. In the next video, which I've already recorded, we are going to mine a bunch of wood, and also do some other sort of cleanup tasks. Yeah, sorry for the short video. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. See ya.